the life they deserve. This is my chance to provide for them as I ne'er have.
A strange...
Greetings, Sir Arisen. Have you found the fortune smiles upon me at last? With this, my shop's prosperity is all but assured. Thank you, Sir Arisen. Oh, thank you. Perhaps you'd care to join me. Come, bear witness to this momentous occasion.
We ought to follow close behind.
This might be worth a read.
Let's have a look then.
This is it! This is the moment I've been preparing for.
Dear, is this truly safe? I'm afeard of what's to come.
Have faith, my darling. All is well. You need only stand there and watch.
Father, you don't need to do this. I'm happy with our life as 'tis now.
'Tis good to hear you say that, my daughter. But I've come too far. I must see this through. I believe I need only... Ha! I did it! I did it! Now, what do we have here? 'Tis sand. Sand as could be found anywhere. I suppose 'twas foolish to hope that our fortunes could be turned so easily. Well, I've learnt my lesson. No more of this grimoire nonsense for me. I'll settle for being a humble apothecary after all. If you'll still have me, my dears. My dears? Esmeralda. Raylia. Where could they have gone? This is my daughter's. And here's my wife's wedding ring. Why would they be buried here in the sand? Unless... Nay, it couldn't be. My wife and daughter vanished for this? Piles of sand? No, of course not. Their patience with me simply ran thin. They run off somewhere, that's all. Sure of it. I'll just have to find them. Come back, my dears! I was a fool!
To think this was the conclusion that awaited us. It seems we were wrong to indulge Sir Isaac after all.
Forgive me, Arisen. I have failed you.
Hoy! No need to overthink it. You can... change it on a whim. You've not many thanks.
Sleep.
Nowhere better in all the time.
Where was I bound again? If that is your destination, we cannot follow. But know that your return is eagerly awaited.
No, there's no need. I reckon the head jailer could. Just remember, you had no.
Little enough gold to spend.
No, this is all wrong. What use of pitiful fragments such as what we have achieved is sufficient to sway the pawns. But when the time comes to fell the dragon, I fear it may not be enough. Lord Phasus insists we shall succeed, and yet... Ah, a new hand, are you? Have you some business with me? Why? 'Tis an arisen. This is incredible. I've never seen such a luster. But why do you possess such a thing? Where did you obtain it? No, never mind. 'Tis of no consequence. All that matters is this. With this alone, I shall be able to craft a superior godsway, the finest of all created to date. I must make haste that I might deliver it to Lord Phasus even a moment sooner. But wait, no. I have not the worm's life crystals to restore it. Confound it all! Oh, don't be ridiculous. Do you even understand what you're offering? Worm's life crystals can only be obtained from Drake, but I suppose I am in no position to decline, even if 'tis a fool's. Lord Phasus is satisfied with the God's way as 'tis, you see. And as I can expect no support from him, you can expect little aid from me. Though I suppose 'twouldn't do to send you away entirely empty-handed. Feel free to take what you require from the laboratory. Now, as I've said, Worm's life crystals can only be obtained from drakes and their ilk. Seek one out and fell it, if 'tis within your power. All the better if it happens to be a lesser dragon. You would be solving two of my problems then.
Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off a hermit.
Oh, I'm starved. Wonder what's for supper.
We scholars must gird ourselves with knowledge.
May this prayer bring people salvation. The pursuit of betterment is an endless journey.
I'm not risking my life for it.
This place never fails to calm my spirit.
Greetings, Master. Is this where you've been all this while?
Do take care not to stray so far next time.
Wearing armor all day feels like a punishment.
So tired.
Days like this make me glad to be alive.
Lots to do. Have precious little time.
If you desire a new look, mayhap my services can be of aid.
Have a look.
It seems fate has seen fit to reunite us. What marvelous ill for... No one's coming to assail us. Mayhap we've scared them all off.
I'll take the peace and quiet over a horde of enemies any day.
I suppose we might as well gather what we can.
Mercy.
You have my phone.
Seem our foe is unbalanced.
No better time to strike.
A focused attack or end this. Seems we have enraged our foe.
I cannot use your range to our advantage.
I am well out from under it and strike edge recovery.
This battle will demand all our strength. We must stand together against this victory.
If we mastered that attack, we would be invincible.
Now, what might that be?
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
Hear that thunder and gate? 'Tis a cyclops. My curious magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment.
Our foe circles. Bring it down.
Strike fast and true, and our strength shall fall.
Let me grant you weakness.
These beings are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair.
That was hard won.
We ought to consider this a lesson. This is what befalls one who lets down their guard.
Rejoice.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say. Not bad, all things considered.
Quick! Down the blade!
Rally! People come to aid our foe.
This foe is best defeated swift. Left to its devices will summon a constant stream of spirits.
I doubt they'd serve it willingly. What say we liberate them?
I'll combine my magic with yours, and you might cast a spell more quickly.
glory shall fall.
It is easily done.
It seems a contradiction, but it might be worth a try.
There's no great shock.
Now then, which way?
Let us trust in ourselves and proceed with caution.
I'll hold the enemy in place. I think I know better. Look here. Water is seeping through the cracks.
Oh, the fun begins again. Hey, citizen?
If that's what you're looking for, just fight yourself.
We achieved remarkable synchronicity.
Once more. This seems a decent spot for a campsite.
Surely a rest can wait till after we've examined our surroundings. Really now? You mustn't shirk your duty, lest you forget 'tis the Arisen we serve here.
I'm well aware of that, thank you.
I learned of a forgotten rift stone in this area during my time beyond the rift. I can take you to it if you like. I suppose we might as well gather what we can.
Tis clear to me that my fate is to aid you. Ah, but which dragon do you seek? The dragon that stole your heart shall appear before you when the time is come. If instead you seek the so-called lesser dragon, you would do well to pay a visit to Dragon's Breath Tower. If 'tis yet another dragon you seek, then perhaps you ought to search for it yourself. Your feet will guide you no less ably than any revelation on my part.
The Arisen trains relentlessly, even when results are slow to surface. It is a trait worth emulating.
We pawns must endeavor not to fall behind.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In
We've arrived well enough. Where to next?
I swear I've not blinked once in the last hour. I'm in fine.
Look around if you must, but be sure my services don't come cheap. Mind. Come again when you've more coin.
Me? Now, this hardly bears saying, but don't you dare try...
to take anything with... without paying for it. First. Always a pleasure.
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter.
An investment made for safer travels can hardly be called extravagant.
Given the state of things, I may have to close the inn ere long. I fear for... the future of this nation, sir. Always a pleasure. Fancy a look at my wares?
The sky always puts me in a contemplation.
Would that such tranquility could last.
Indeed, you are correct. I shall heal you at once. Halt, if you please. Down the blade, port is too close.
Wish me to return? At once, Master.
The enemy retreats.
'Tis the mark of a champion to prevail with weapon sheathed.
In relation to that, oft do we call on you to carry the burdens we cannot. I must...
I see a ladder yonder, but we can't reach it from here. We'll have to get up there and drop it down.
That was thrilling. I did not know I could feel so alive.
You have my protection. You're like to grow overburdened if you keep picking up every little trinket you find.
Arisen, you are full of surprises. I look forward to informing my own master of that strategy.
Now that is a surprise.
Watch out for the knackers, Master.
One of us has been drenched.
Pick up every little thing you find and your pack will soon outweigh you. Well, I know it, yet I cannot seem to resist.
Ah, yes. That sounds familiar.
About that. Perhaps a few more for good measure.
It seems you have enraged already.
Might we not use our rage for our advantage?
This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
cave. Shall we proceed into the depths?
Tread carefully. One never can be too cautious.
By your leave.
Aught fell from the beast as it breathed its last.
One can never have too many materials. I'll harvest some now.
We ought to keep watch, lest we be set upon from behind.
Remain alert, and naught shall catch us by surprise. Be on your guard. There are innumerable corners where an enemy might conceal themselves here.
Keep your voice low, lest my heart leap from my throat.